Hello, Nabil in Morocco, with your 190 SL. I'd like to know how many other 190 SLs there are in Morocco. That must be a pretty rare car. Anyway, you had a couple of questions. One about the carburetors and your variable idle. You said it would go all the way up from number 7 on your tachometer to the number 20. So that's 700 to 2000 RPM, and that's what I call the world famous worn out Solex self-adjusting carburetors. And what I mean by that is that once you adjust them and then you drive and the car bounces around, the carburetors have adjusted themselves, and that comes down to one barrel, the second barrel, and the problem there is the second barrel has gotten worn out. Second barrel butterfly and the shaft have gotten worn out, and in this instance hopefully you can see it and hear it. We have excess shaft wear in the body. I'm going to see if you can see the movement here and hear it. Hear that clicking? And see this lever right here moving against versus the body? Okay, that's excess wear, and the way the car idles, second barrel is closed. So we're looking down at the carburetors from the top. Here's your fender over here, and you're looking at from the top. So this is the first barrel. This is the second barrel. So we come around here, and the way the car idles, second barrel has to be closed, and then you have the first barrel slightly open, as you can see right there, just slightly open. This one has to close completely. The butterfly has to close completely against the body of the carburetor, and the car idles on the first barrel only. Now, when you have your variable and or high idle, what's happening is that the throttle shaft here is moving around. The butterfly is also moving around in the body, so as the shaft shifts positions, the butterfly shifts positions, and sometimes it closes properly, other times it's going to hang open a little bit. And when it hangs open is when you get your high idle, because all of a sudden this throat of the carburetor is open, and you're no longer idling on one barrel that's adjustable. You're idling on a second barrel in addition to the first barrel, which is not adjustable, and it's not supposed to be processing any fuel, but it obviously it is, because you get your high idle, and you can check that by using some kind of a spray cleaner or WD-40 or something like that, and as the car is idling, spray it around the shaft area here and here, and you should hear the idle shift. The idle change will increase or decrease depending upon what you're spraying in there. You can even spritz some water in there, and that's the problem. The shafts are worn out, and you need new shafts and new butterflies. And also, as the carburetor butterfly closes, it beats a little path in the body of the carburetor, and as this shaft wears in the body, the butterfly is going to hit at different positions, and so pretty soon you have a broad path here that has been worn into the carburetor body, and no matter where the butterfly closes, it's still not going to close completely. It's still going to process some air, and that's the main problem that you're running into. Make sure also that the idle mixture screw, this idle mixture screw here, is supposed to be closed all the way. Check this one here, and see, this one was not. This one was open, and so whoever was working with these carburetors, these are just the way they came off the car to me. So whoever was working on this car was having trouble adjusting things. This should not have been out at all, and the reason they do that is because all of a sudden this barrel is processing air, and so in order to try to make it run better, they start unscrewing the idle mixture screw, which is supposed to be screwed in and closed off completely. And of course this one's bent, so that's another issue needs to be taken care of. But that's what you have, the world famous self-adjusting Solex carburetors, all because the shaft gets worn out, the butterfly gets worn out. Now then, the other question you had was about the seat adjusters. That's what your seat adjuster should look like. Yours has these tabs are broken off in the photos that you sent me. And this seat adjuster is what your seat back leans against. You got your chrome arm that comes down and it goes into this slot right here. And you have 3 positions for the seat back, the angle of the seat back. Without the tabs, with them open, you have this rubber buffer right here that the chrome arm can rest on. Or you can put this tab up and have the chrome arm come down and rest on here, or you can put that over there, and then you have this lever right here for the seat back to ride on. And you can't put this one down and then put this one on top of it. That doesn't work. And you can't put this one down, put this one on top, because that doesn't work. But the problem is that this is made out of pot metal. Got pins through here, so all of a sudden you get this real thin area, which is real weak. And then you have the pressure of your seat back, and all you're leaning on the seat, and you're getting in and out of the car, and you're putting a lot of stress on this lever right here, and they always crack. Either the lever breaks across here, or the casting breaks right here. And that's what has happened to yours. I noticed yours were broken. So that's what the seat adjusters are supposed to look like. I hope I answered your questions. Let's see. Let's go take a look at a car real quick. Just check to show you how the seat adjusters work. Okay. Here's one in use and service. And you can see how much stress is placed on here. How this is, not only is that loose, but the seat adjusters have gotten pretty beat up. See how you have this thin piece of chrome steel right here. See how it's digging into the seat adjuster? This has to be one of the worst designs I've ever seen coming out of Germany. Anyway, that's and so if you flip these up, that's what increases or decreases the angle of the back of the seat. There's another defect, another design flaw. Your armrest is digging into the seat. So, all right, I hope that answers your questions. Thank you very much.